Welcome back, everyone! Darth Redbeard here, and I'm actually joined by two fellow history buffs. And go ahead and
Nerds.
introduce.
Oh,
Nerds!
nerds. Oh, yeah, sure. So hi, I'm Euclid. I am a amateur YouTuber myself, and just like Redbeard, I play when I have time. And me and Redbeard know each other for quite some time since school. And we've just kept in touch since those days. And there's really not a lot to say about it, but this game still, like I was saying a second ago, looks way better than I remembered or I thought that it would. So it's held up really well. More importantly, though, we were joined by the authentic and the unimaginably rare noob.
Specimen of a man. Call me русский, рандом русский. Приятно познакомиться. Приятного просмотра.
Yeah, I got a Russian here with me. Alright. Well, alright, we're gonna go and end this mission finally.
Warren having like flashbacks of when I first played that game.
Sergeant Waters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at the water there.
Nice. Wow.
To the Minecraft when it comes to water.
I love this about the old Call of Duty games, the quotes.
Oh yeah.
And I actually did do a little bit of research.
How sorry for interruptions. How do you pronounce this name?
The ship there, or the guy's
no,
name?
This name. Yeah.
Francois Fenelon.
Francois Fenelon.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell I'm definitely Southeast Ohio raised. I cannot pronounce a shit.
Yep.
Francois Fenelon.
But we can all say the name of the battleship. But yeah, I did some research. But yeah, I did research.
That's a good quote, actually.
The Tirpitz was actually the sister ship to Bismarck. So,
yeah, see, and that's something you told me a long time ago. You don't always catch everything when you're into history. Like you have your certain eras that you're interested in and stuff like that. Like you're more interested in the Civil War than I am. But that got me reading more about it, especially because, as Yankee Doodles, we have the ability to view historical locations closer to us. Everything that I was ever interested in was always on the other side of the world.
AKA noob side, which we are actually getting ready to start.
The Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, I was a weird kid. That's for sure.
All right. Noob, you're going to have to help us out here because we're raised with the Western media of how the Soviet army was during this time. So you guys were probably taught more. So yeah, I think you guys got taught more of the truth, not the Western media version. But at the same time, there was probably a few lies in there thrown in. Like, I mean, there's been lies about even the U.S. military. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go for it, dude.
Comrades of the Soviet Union. Almost 1 year has passed.
Just kind of waiting for it.
Deep into the Soviet Union, capturing city after city, raping, murdering, and robbing the Soviet people. Although our situation grows desperate, we have one last hope of
Stalingrad doesn't say good unless Noob says it.
Bears our great leader's name. Stalingrad.
He's authentic.
Stalingrad is the only correct way to say it.
Are already here.
Yeah, I can't.
I've seen all the
T-34.
You will stand alongside them.
Yeah, but it's exciting because like I didn't play this game when it was new. I played Finest Hour, and don't get me wrong, I loved Finest Hour, and I think that was a big part of what that was in the original Xbox.
Comrade Junkov. Very good
Love
on this face.
The motherland is counting on you to achieve victory at Stalingrad.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't get more authentic than playing the Russian campaign with a Russian.
Now, here's something. Okay, now I actually the first Call of Duty game I played was Finest Hour on the PS2, And
Right. Yeah.
that
my
game
first one,
was
too.
hard as fuck.
Yeah, but it felt so good, dude.
like
Oh,
like
the
you're.
famous,
Go ahead.
yeah, the
Um.
famous Order 227 in Russian is called "Ni шагу назад," which means not a step back, which means like you always have to push forward unless you will be executed if you try to retreat. Well,
So
to put it shortly.
yeah, I hear a lot of people saying stuff like that never happened. Like that order
Yeah.
never
It,
was
it did
real.
happen. It's real. It was real.
Yeah, but did it happen to the scope of what like Enemy at the Gate showed? Like mass murder of the entire
Yes.
force?
Yeah. Well, not the entire force, perhaps, but yeah, it did happen.
I can check.
It was a common thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was watching
And
Armchair Historian saying there was like blocking detachments.
yes, in Russian it's called "заградотряды," which means the squads which were following the assault units, like the main forces which are pushing forward, and they were like behind them. And if someone tries to retreat, they should shoot them. They shoot at them.
But like if the whole attack force retreated, would that whole attack force be shot or just select few to turn them around?
That's a good question.
Wouldn't
I
they
don't know.
save
I
manpower
never
if they
fought in.
could? Like they would probably make an example first, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
don't even know why I'm
Like,
speaking since Noob is here.
well,
yeah.
we'll see a little bit of
From
it.
what I know, it was very common, and I'm not sure if like the entire divisions or freaking battalions were executed that way, but
So it could have been like with the Romans, every 10 men, like every 10th person.
yes,
Yeah.
kinda, yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
Nice.
Well,
I mean, not nice, but nice. Good to know.
This day will be the proudest day you have ever lived.
I like the uniforms here.
You will fight the fascist Nazi
Yeah, they look
Hey.
authentic.
Yeah, this is
of each and
there's a lot
every
more
woman,
going on, I
child,
feel like, in
and
this
son
campaign compared to the Finest Hour Russian campaign.
of them.
Or should I say Soviet campaign? Duh. When
Yeah.
we were kids, dude,
Hey.
we didn't really know the difference until we got to a certain age. It was just an ignorance thing. But
There's the train.
and then yeah. Oh, dude, it was like mystifying. You're like, holy shit, these guys are like warriors. Like, and this is like borderline modern day back then. Why are they so different from us? Like, it was really. I think Redbeard was the same way. Like, it was captivating. I regretted that this wasn't the first Call of Duty I played because its Stalingrad campaign was really interesting.
Yeah,
But I do like the Finest Hour version is pretty good too.
Yeah, I also like the World at War campaign.
Oh, dude, Reznov,
Yeah.
my hero.
Also,
He's my hero.
Redbeard, can you look at the officers? Do they have like blue hats or regular green ones?
Ooh. Yeah, all the boats being destroyed.
What about the officers' hats?
Yeah,
What
the
color
color.
are they? Green or blue?
Oh,
I think green because like KGB officers used to wear blue ones. The commissars.
oh.
Ooh. They were using whatever boats they could get their hands on here. Civilian, military. I mean, they're crossing the Volga, yeah? So, I'll have to tell you guys about the shooting them down with the PPSH.
That's accurate.
No, I have a story about the PPSH.
Oh.
Maybe
now,
a less climactic time.
Now this is like what we deal with in Finest Hour, like, but as soon as you get off the boat, you're at the docks.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh,
Ah, the game broke. No, it's supposed to do that. That's awful. Yeah, that's one thing that I wish games would do less of, but like the transport you come in gets annihilated and they always do it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
How about we just have the
Posters
transport
before.
land and then maybe one
But
next to you gets owned?
These posters are historically accurate. I've seen them before in history classes and stuff.
It's awesome.
The one with the woman, it says Rodina Mать зовет, which means motherland calls.
Oh, yes. One man with a rifle, one man ammunition. Jesus Christ. Finestar does that too, where you get fudged and they hand you a clip of Mosin ammo. It's like, are you serious? He's gonna smash this dude's face in with a clip.
Yeah,
Dude.
like, find yourself a
Oh!
Well,
Stuka
Yeah.
just went by.
oh, they're terrifying. You're gonna talk about a fear-inducing aircraft. So loud and obnoxious and horrifying sounding. Yeah, you go get sawed in half like hot butter and a knife. Or is the knife hot? Yeah, I got it all backwards. I'm gonna send you.
Oh yeah, you get targeted fast here.
Yeah, you do.
all the soldiers running back. They're all probably gonna die
Yeah.
from the hands of the Promisers.
Comrade! I can't get a clear shot of those machine gunners up there. I need you to draw their fire for me. You see that truck
Ooh.
over there? Wait for them to reload.
That guy went in the air.
But this is that sniper. Yeah, this is that sniper that you meet. I missed out on this as a kid, and I'm so disappointed.
They just shot the
That
flag.
sniper. Imagine being a flag bearer in a modern war. Good lord. I mean, you're talking about the last,
You go first.
like, respectably large conflict where national pride was a big proponent of how many people went to war.
Okay, go, go.
This is like a pretty desperate situation, fighting an extreme, I mean, one extreme versus the other, but the Third Reich, I mean, Germany has famously, for the most part, as a modern nation, always been very wealthy.
You are either very
They have extremely good weaponry, they're really well supplied.
We'll be safer in that building down there. Don't worry about that, Tommy.
shit.
I'll take care of him.
Ooh.
He just eradicated that guy. He's like, run. And he popped him. Right, because it's like these soldiers. Now, I'm pretty sure they did this in Enemy at the Gates. They, like, kind of paid homage to this.
We're going to lose the door.
Dude, that's so funny.
You haven't found any Mosins around the area yet?
I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to kind of be helpless for a little bit of the conflict.
Yeah.
It's just to demonstrate that you were kind of...
Cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Here we
It's
go.
all about numbers. If you make a majority of your population
Okay,
fight,
look at that.
all of a sudden you have the biggest military in the world. Yes.
Never changes.
So like the Katyusha rockets.
Not just the rockets. Russian big artillery weapons.
Oh, dude.
Are they?
Oh.
I'm about to say.
Katyusha.
What?
Like, okay, the Germans on the Western Front complain about American artillery.
Oh, dude.
Eastern Front had it worse.
We didn't, like, we were kind of told wrong as kids that we just had, like, a lot of good firepower and weaponry. Eventually they started admitting that, like, our armor and stuff kind of sucked. But we had numbers. And there is one thing I got to give kudos to, speaking of shooters, is the last Tiger mission where you play as a tank commander, you know, piloting, commanding a fucking... Well, you know, it was a Tiger 1. It was one of the last Tigers in the Rhineland. And you're defending against Americans. Dude, do you know how fun it was as an American to fight myself? You get a tiger tank that you're normally terrified of. It was like, holy shit!
Well, it's
I had
mean,
more of
yeah.
these.
like
I used to play Call of Duty
Battlefield,
games since I was a kid, so I got used to killing Russians
like Battlefield
in video
1942.
games.
You have the option of Axis or Allies, and usually if I pick the Axis and I'm on in fighting in Germany, I'm like, get me the damn tiger tank.
Dude, for real.
Courage is fear holding on a minute longer. Like,
Newbie,
Yo.
check your message here in a second, okay?
Okay.
all right, when you two are
You
ready,
still
I'll
got that weird pickle face as your profile picture. Yes, you do.
On Steam?
Yeah. Yeah, get on Steam and redeem that. Let me know if it goes through, okay?
Are you two ready for the next level?
Yes.
Yep. Guess what's
Oh,
next?
dude.
Yo.
Red Square.
Oh. I do think that Finest Tower did a really good job of kind of fleshing out, but I do agree that World at Wars it might have been the best. I don't know. I've got such fond memories when I was young.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, same. I really enjoyed it. Wolf. I have a classmate with the same last name. In fact.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you find out what is and is not common with like names in places you're not familiar with. So like I work in IT with a lot of people from all over the place, all a bunch of countries, and there are a lot of people from Bangladesh.
Red
and
Square
India that work
theme.
with me. Oh shit! Yeah, I know. I can't hear the audio on my side, so I'm like, I need to stop talking. Did you just pick up a conveyor? Or is that a Mosin?
Mosin.
No.
Molten, yeah.
Gotcha. I've never seen people crowd front as well as these guys. All the Rasputin dancing. Holy crap.
Makarov? Oh, that name sounds good. Especially if you know about the Call of Duty franchise.
Fucking Panzers.
Modern Warfare.
I like the design. I like how they did the Panzers, actually.
Oh, dude. Oh, sweet. You gotta love those early 2010 PCs and how fast they were.
Yeah.
What kind of meth was I on to beat these games? Good lord.
Also, German troops were using some kind of narcotic to
Oh, yeah.
I forgot its name though. That was cool. But yeah, you're fighting against junkies, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
I like how the health was different back then too. Ooh. Yeah. I love this gun.
Super sure.
You ever held one of those before, dude? Whether it be in a museum or somewhere else? I know that it's, like, not as commonplace as a Mosin, obviously.
No, only AKs.
Okay. Bad that it bothers me that he's holding, like his left hand is holding on to the magazine.
Magazine, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Like, what?
I guess it was common back then. I don't know.
Well, somewhat unwieldy. This thing was made to basically mow the lawn in rooms. So, well, a lot of their weapons were really fairly decent for what they were, and they were cheap.
Yeah, that's true, but like, look at the barrel of the shot. how do you supposed to grab it?
You're right.
Your hands.
There's really not a choice. Because I know that the drum magazine wasn't always available, right? So you had the standard magazine. It's more of like a 30 round, or depending on what you had. It wasn't that simple, I know. It would just depend. Oh, dude, are you supposed to shoot that guy? I need to play this damn game.
You're literally shooting the officers.
Just cutting their heads off. Cutting the head off the snake.
Yeah. Pulling a Benjamin Martin.
Well, it's like me and Redbeard here, like, you know, in our position, if we wanted to learn anything about the war that was international, or about the world that was international, especially regarding like warfare and stuff, we had to be willing to like go to a library or find something or find books that were not commonplace. I mean, you had to actually have a hunger to want to know, because it's like nobody really wanted to teach unless you were lucky and had the right teachers, which we had a few good ones in our schools.
Yeah.
It was hard though to figure shit, and you were interested and you didn't know anything about it. Like, you could literally just look at a picture of a bus from like, I don't know, I don't want to blanket statement of it, any communist nation, and it looked like technology from another planet. It was just so strange to us, because we didn't know anything about the other side of the world and what it pertained to. And it's like, I learned not that long ago about like these concrete statues, which, you know, when you think about communist regimes and countries, and there was a shitload of concrete being poured for giant statues, and they call them spomniks.
What?
Spomniks, isn't that how you pronounce it, Vanya? Spomniks. And they, it's
Памятники.
Is that? Oh, really? So is that
I
how?
guess so. Yeah,
Okay.
Like the statues, like the monuments. For example, the statue of Lenin is called like памятник Ленину or статуя Ленина, something like that.
Well, see, that's
Статуя or памятник.
yeah, and it's like, what is common knowledge to one other person is knowledge attained by another, especially when, you know, I've told you the stories before, how it wasn't super well received if we wanted to talk about perspectives from Germany or from the Soviet Union or whatever, and that's what was so interesting. So when I played Finest Hour as a kid on my Xbox, it was fascinating to me. I'm like, where is this? What the fuck is going on? Like, I wanted to know more, but my teachers did not like that. No.
Well, one thing I loved about Finest Hour is, okay, the other Call of Duty games, they don't talk about what happened on the northern half of Stalingrad with the tractor factories.
Yeah.
And Finest Hour, you're literally there at a tractor factory stopping an attack until the tank crew gets there.
Right.
And what's neat is, like, every time you meet a new soldier in Finest Hour, like in the Russian level, it's like you play as that soldier. It's like, first two missions, you're playing as Alexander.
Yeah.
Then you're playing as Tanya for 2 missions. And then the rest of it, you're playing the Russian tank commander.
Interesting.
Now, the British one in North Africa, you're just playing as the one guy. But when you get to the American one, you're still playing as the same character twice. And for one mission only,
Yeah.
you're playing as a tank commander in the 761st Tank Battalion.
Nice.
The original Black Panthers.
Dude. Okay. See, I didn't know shit about that. That's knowledge to me, so that's new. New knowledge.
Redbeard, what were your grades in history class?
Depending on the teacher. Because certain teachers did not like me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that feel. I always had C's on my...
Danilov.
Like,
You were-
I always got C's in my English class, because the teacher never liked me for some reason.
Yeah, I feel like
Somebody
it's more
can't throw
understandable
grenades
for
very well.
You though.
Yeah, he can't throw a grenade, can he?
No. Not really at all.
Okay, I know what's usually behind here. Yeah, nice try. They really made the Soviet missions challenging on this.
A dire situation, a lot of moving, a lot of ducking and covering.
Literally a lot of urban warfare.
It's historically accurate. So that makes sense.
Probably shouldn't be firing from the hip. But don't always have time to aim. Now, one thing I always try and do, no matter what, is keep the...
Bro, this guy's name is in red. Like, look at the other. Yeah, like that.
One more hit, he's dead.
That's right.
Oh,
Because it was all
okay.
color. Their health bar was intertwined with their name. It was just the name and the coloring.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Orange was like medium.
Okay, the ragdoll effects could have been a little better for the game, though.
Finest Hour had some pretty good effects as far as downed enemies and how they receive damage and their bullet velocity and their impacts. It was not bad, honestly.
Ow! Ah.
The game did fairly well. I try not to sleep on it. I try to own it.
Also,
Ah!
go AFK for a second.
Okay.
Gotcha! Well, there goes one of my buddies. Okay, I know there was some health somewhere. Probably be up here at the machine gun. Usually is. Yep. Yeah, imagine playing this on veteran difficulty, though. There is no health at all. Like, one hit, you're dead.
No, baby, nah.
Okay. Wasn't there a Zubov in Metro? Any of you two remember?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't recall. He's AFK for a second. He went away for a second.
Okay. Oh! Okay, shoot
I
first,
don't
admire
remember.
later.
There's a lot of characters in the books that aren't in the games, which is understandable because the books are very slow. But honestly, for the most part, that's kind of not nice. It really is, dude. Like, I think they did a good job. Because the fact that the book's pace is slow, I don't want to get too far away from the subject matter of Call of Duty,
Yeah.
but the book's pace was slow, and I think that helped build like that looming dread feeling. You know, the world of Metro is ass, which is why when things go well, it's so beautiful. It's like, oh, we're in hell, but you know, I don't hurt for 10 seconds, and that's great. Like, that's the best way I can describe it, I think.
Well, I mean,
Right, I'm back.
I mean, I'm all for discussing some other games here, too.
Yeah. But I've noticed that audience and stuff have but this is just from my whatever experience I do have. They do prefer on the subject matter.
Yeah.
Like for here, for example, there is the potential for, you know, buildings that Noob may even recognize, which he said he's back, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Like,
the
this
train
building in
station.
front of us looks, yeah, like I wanted to say that it looks like a train station.
It is.
Looks like a typical train station in Russia. Kind of.
I gotta go back and get some more health,
Oh,
because
so-
these missions are persistent.
Oh, for sure.
Got myself one can of beer. Also, we do not promote drinking on this channel, okay?
I
No,
don't.
we don't.
We don't promote it on any channel unless We want to do a drunk gameplay one day.
Sounds
But
like a good idea.
we all know what happens when Russians drink.
Oh,
Sober
They
Yankee
win you in Total
wins.
War.
Now,
what do
now
you
look
say,
at
noob?
this.
They win you in Total War
Yeah.
when Ruskies drink.
Yeah, look at the size of these buildings, though.
Drunk defense.
Like compared to how tall we are compared to them, it's like
Yeah, I think I've seen these types of buildings in Moscow, like this type of building over there. Yeah, in front of you. In fact, we have similar-looking buildings here where I live in a town
commie blocks.
called Vidne.
But yeah, these are like the older ones too.
No, well, yeah, these are Stalin era comic blocks, so they look more fancy, you know.
Yeah, I do actually like the attention to detail. Like, look
Khrushchev
right here.
ones were.
But I can't do anything to it.
I wonder what broke this glass if you can't even shoot at it and break it. Oh, you can actually go inside. Interesting.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, there was a lot of homage and locations that were real, especially with like the Sam Story DLC for Metro Exodus. There was a lot of stuff that Noob was able to point out because, well, yeah, I mean, who would know Vladivostok better?
Yeah, I lived there for 20 years.
I don't know. Everything you sent me looked really pretty, but maybe it was the whole I'm not from there, so it's like this pretty mysterious land from far away. But it did look nice. Like, it looked like there were benefits to be there, but I know you were ready to go, too. Venture out.
Yeah, I mean, Vladivostok from Sam's story looks, well, kinda accurate, but some areas of the city were, like, completely made up. Like, made from scratch by developers of the game. In real life, these places looks completely different, but they still had like a bridge and other places from the real places.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what you get for shooting me.
They did the same thing with Novosibirsk. Like the city overall looks kind of similar to the real one, but in some places and areas it's all completely like fake, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I guess.
Made by the developers.
Well, I feel like 4A Games has always done a really good job of, like, I think there's a lot of gifted game development out there, but the biggest one of the mistakes I noticed a lot of them making, or maybe it's not a mistake, but they don't have the time to fully do it, is they try to make everything point on point. They may have saved themselves a lot of time and resources by making a Novosibirsk that's not. It may not be super. Yeah, I mean, you hate to compromise, but I don't know. I've not been disappointed by a single one of their games. So they definitely got that going for them. But I'm also like, it's a niche thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't just walk down the street of your hometown back then. Like, back in this game.
Yeah.
Like, you can't... I was, kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I understand that's freaking impossible to recreate the whole fucking city. Like, you can't go to my fucking house and walk the same streets that I used to walk in real life. Like, it's just... again, it's all about resources and the amount of time and money that you have to spend on the game to make it reasonable, so to say.
Well, like, how much money did Call of Duty have when it first started? And for the time, this, like, was actually a really neat-looking game. Like, there is a lot of attention to detail on certain things, but not everything.
Right. No, I mean, it was different, though. In the early 2000s and the late 90s, game development was more of a Wild West. Everybody was making kind of different projects, and they weren't all competing to make the next Battle Royale. They weren't competing to make, you know, the next big shooter. They weren't competing to make the best RPG. Everybody was making different shit, and they weren't trying to out-wow each other.
Now, I mean, Medal of Honor
Yeah,
and Call of Duty, I can understand them being a little bit of competition. Because they're both World War II shooters.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's very. I loved Medal of Honor.
Oh, here you go,
Medal
noob.
of Honor. Yeah, you got me started. Sorry.
Well, I'm not the biggest train fan, so
Well, you got some Soviet trains,
What
though.
do you mean you don't like trains?
yeah.
Now, yeah, the attention to detail on these. It's like,
Yeah. It's nice, honestly. It's, I don't know. But it's just like, that's the beautiful thing about games like that, is you can go to places that, at least in the case of, like, you know, Americans, like, a lot of us haven't traveled a lot of places. Our country is already massive, just like Noobs is. So it's like, there's so many different things to see to a degree, I guess, but America has like a the United States has a crazy biome, though. There's so many different types of environments within the states.
Yeah, I really like this about the US, that you can like have so many like different biomes, as you said. Like you have jungles, freaking tropical places, deserts. You know, up north you have like a Canada type of environment, and well, we kind of have like a subtropical area, but it's only in Sochi.
Yeah.
In a place around Sochi. And up north, you have a northern looking place like Scandinavia, you know, when it comes to weather and climate and flora and fauna.
well, that would be why the, go ahead.
And the rest is just taiga and fucking forests and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Well, I mean, there were a lot of Swedish immigrants that went to, like, Minnesota and all them, Wisconsin.
Oh, it's like a lot of different people, like the area that we're from, we're Appalachia, which is a huge fucking part of the United States, has just inside of it even has different biomes, and a lot of people from France, Wales, and Scotland, and just they found things that were similar to where they were from originally. And like, I don't know, I find it understandable, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Or in the French's case, when they came to Ohio, it was like, oh shit, we got fucked.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Louisiana.
Those 500 actually stayed.
Yep.
That's how we
Back
got.
to Louisiana.
Out of fucking 100,000.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if I'll ever move to the US, I'll probably move to the northern part, you know. Some places like Ohio, like northern part of it, and maybe
ow.
even more to the north, because I really don't like the hot climate.
Right.
I mean, it's nice to visit it, like, you know, Sochi, Egypt, Turkey, whatever, for, you know, a month, or a week, or 2 weeks, but living there full time is, not my thing.
I mean, I know the stereotype for Russia is Russians love the cold.
And that is true.
But I think Russian winters are usually worse than American winters are.
It depends. Like, you have Alaska and stuff.
Right. That's the closest biome we have to you guys.
Yeah, and it's literally close to you.
Literally. Yeah, exactly. It's both figuratively and
I
literally.
mean, it used to be Russia at one point.
Yep. Fun fact, kids.
For a reason.
We bought Alaska from the Ruskies.
Ruskies tried to colonize California as well, but they were like, nah, no, thank you.
They thought it was too hot.
Yeah.
Oh, he just said. That's funny.
Whew. Yeah, there's a lot of street fighting and everything around here. Poor guy right in the back of the head. Okay. Okay, I think that's all of them. There's one other part to this campaign I do want to discuss, because it did happen from what a lot of historians have said.
Yeah.
The War of the Rats.
Oh.
What was that?
The least favorite thing of any Call of Duty game based in Stalingrad. Oh yeah, Pavlov's house coming up. Yep.
Congratulations on your promotion to junior sergeant, Alexey Ivanovich. I need every sniper I can get. This morning, the
Wow.
But yeah, the joke is Pavlov's house. But first we have to
I'm
get
not
there.
gonna read the rest of it. Is it like about the Dom Pavlova, the Pavlov house?
Look at the last paragraph, though. That's where we'll be going next.
Ooh.
Okay.
Lovely.
Oh, God. Literally, War of the Rats.
Comrades of the Soviet Union, there is no need for this senseless bloodshed between our nations. The German people are not your enemy. If you surrender, you will be treated well. You will be given plenty of
Typical basement in Russia.
Oh, let me know whenever you do get online to try it, noob, if that thing I sent you works.
Try what?
I sent you something in Steam.
Oh, on
Message.
Steam.
Yeah.
No, okay. Wait a sec.
Oh, God. This is the one thing I hated in every Stalingrad game. Oh. New uniform for the Germans.
Oh, good lord. Is that a sleeping German?
Yeah, more like dead German. Yep, it's their winter uniform.
Wow.
Scheiße.
I literally just no-scoped him.
Like a shotgun treatment. Nice.
Ah, God! Sturmgewehrs! I hate the ST... I hate those ones.
STG. The STG 44s.
Yes!
The gun that every tryhard ever used in World War. Yeah.
The
I
gun-
really love. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in the sewers, literally.
Yep. Oh.
So my guess is they definitely did a lot of studying on this one. Because I think from what every historian says, this did happen.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't find it that hard to believe, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
talking about desperate situation after desperate situation, so...
And I was watching, it was a show called 20th Century Battlefields.
Yeah.
Comrades of the great Soviet Union, we have nothing against the common Soviet soldier. It is your
Lies.
leaders we are fighting, who send you into battles you cannot win in. Can you truly trust your own commanders, who shoot you for taking cover or falling back in retreat? The German army is not your enemy. Surrender, and you will be treated with compassion and respect.
Yeah, that's all lies. But yeah, Dan Snow, he actually talked quite a bit about this during the Stalingrad episode.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand it being terrifying, but there was a need to actually infiltrate facilities like this.
Well,
I
it's
definitely
either,
wouldn't argue the fact.
well, it's either this or snipers.
Right.
Dummies. Whoop. See what I mean by snipers?
Yeah.
Now, I like that ragdoll effect. Gotcha. Couldn't see him for a second. Man. At least the game saves when you need it.
Yeah, for sure. Good God. So how would you rate its replay value? Definitely worth another go after so many years.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you get to that final mission.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it literally, like, builds up all the way to it. Now, the British missions, they are kind of bland, though, but it's like the Russian
Yeah.
and American missions are where it's at. But
They felt bland. Yeah, I mean, I think they felt bland because we have so much in common with them. A lot of subterfuge and stuff because, I mean, they just didn't have the mass of people to send into the war like we did.
The German army
They were definitely more involved in World War I, than we were, but in this war it was kind of like we both were. You know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
I think.
now, if they have a Call of Duty set during like the war with Japan and China, that would be way different.
Bro, Euclid, did you just gifted me the Empire Definitive Edition?
Did it work?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
nice. It was only like-
right.
It was like
Bro.
didn't cost that much. It was like $7. I just found it on G2A.
Thank
So-
you.
Huh? Thanks for modding
Wow.
for me. So I didn't
Wow.
know, but I was reading a couple Reddit articles, and it looks like it's no issue as long as you gift it. But I did it as a redeemable code as opposed to buying it directly on the store because one, it was way cheaper, but it's the whole game, so and all the DLC. Have you played it before, like through all the campaigns and stuff?
Yeah, but it was like a very long time ago.
Yeah, be a good time to explore it.
Wow.
And
Thank
maybe
you.
we can try that mod. No problem. You're my buddy, dude. I mean, why wouldn't I? So.
Yeah, I mean that's something we'd all enjoy. Like, too bad
Only
Napoleon
two
didn't
of us
offer.
Yeah, I know. Only two of us can play at a time. So if you guys wanted to, I would be willing to sit it out. Or we can take turns, kind of like we spoke about before. But I hope that future historical titles allow several people in co-op campaigns, like Warhammer does.
I don't think I'm gonna get Pharaoh, to be honest.
I understand.
Like, it's nothing against CA, but it's like their historical titles are not as good as they used to be.
Well, no, I'm not a fan of Pharaoh either. I might get Troy, because I heard Troy is worth it if you're interested in that era. But yeah, I mean, it's not for me either. I know where you're coming from on that, so.
Damn, there's a lot of Germans in the sewer for some reason.
Well, either go into sewers or get hit by Soviet snipers. What would you pick?
Yeah. Okay, sounds reasonable.
Shoot me in the back. Cowards. Now, this right here is like... Yeah, some Germans did have the white uniforms on.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Some.
But not all. Like, half of them at Stalingrad didn't even get their winter uniform. Because, lo and behold, Soviet counterattack cuts off the supply.
Brave soldiers.
So blitzkrieg for you.
The Third Reich has no grudge with the common Soviet citizen. It is your own false leader, Stalin, who wishes to fight this war for his own benefit. Does such a man deserve your loyalty? Is he really worth dying for?
Does make you question. Until these guys start shooting at you, and then you're like, yep, I'm better off with Stalin. Okay.
Get down! Cover!
They're just sitting there, chilling on the fire.
Get down!
You know, they're just sitting there, looking at the Germans and do nothing.
You guys haven't seen the movie Enemy at the Gates, I do highly recommend it.
I've seen clips.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I've seen clips, people are like, yeah, people have said, I shouldn't watch that movie, it's not a good one.
Who's told you that?
Some people elsewhere. Like,
Just ignore them, dude. My life became a lot better when I stopped listening to anybody, really. I mean, for what it is, it's a decent movie. I mean, there's a lot of people on the internet and in real life that think they're like movie, food, film critics, and they're just regular people with strong opinions. Those are the last people you should listen to. They're stupid.
Yeah, no. I just watch whatever I think is, well,
Yeah.
worth my attention.
Right.
Private Kovalenko, as the fastest
Sergeant Pavlov.
you will be debated.
Me? Oh, no, thank you, comrades.
That is an order. Alexei will cover you with the sniper rifle from here. Now go, before I shoot you myself.
There's one. Yeah, you didn't even get a chance. I love being a sniper in
Yeah, I
this
mean,
game.
when you hear sniper shots hitting the building that you're, staying at, the best idea is just go to the next window and just stand there and shoot at random people
Yeah.
under sniper fire. You know, that's the
There he is.
famous tactic. Like when you hear a sniper shots, you just go to the nearest window or the open place and stand there and shoot.
Minefields
Wow.
everywhere.
I mean, better than just looking and not doing anything, I would imagine.
Oh wow.
Ah! Yeah.
F.
F for respect.
Abraham Lincoln. There's no honorable way to kill, no gentle way to destroy. There is nothing good in war except its ending.
Which is pretty much true.
That's what-
And he went through the worst war in American history. Run for it! Run for it! Run for it!
Rush B.
Woo.
Good. Oh.
Ugh.
And now we can die from spit on your face.
Well, Russians are in the house now. Ow! Yeah. Ah!
Oh, clear. Never mind.
You dummy! Dumbass!
That's our house, homie.
How dare you?
Ugh. That's the one thing I hate about the NPCs in this game. It's always throw a grenade and you're right there.
Yep.
Well, some poor German died there.
Move in!
Seriously, who keeps throwing grenades at each other?
You mama.
No more schnapps for you, Adolf.
Well, I'm almost out of ammo in this gun. Let's see here. Oh, take the German one.
Yeah, why not? Oh,
Yeah, I'll take yours. Yeah. Got the
also,
Grand
do you
Day.
know that one of the guns from Star Wars was based on this gun that you hold in your hands right now?
Well, the whole empire was designed after Nazi Germany.
Yeah, kind of.
In a way, yeah.
But from what I heard is that the helmet of Darth Vader was made, like designed in a way to, how to say it, to look like a Japanese samurai helmet, you know?
Yeah,
To
George took
resemble.
a lot of inspiration from past events. That's what made Star Wars, though.
Yeah, true.
Or at least the original trilogy. The prequels, he went a little different, but they were still good.
Yeah, I mean, I love Star Wars, like the original movies and the newer ones were also pretty good. Not all of them, but
Take
some
out
of them.
certain people from the newer ones and you're good. Because,
Like what?
okay, I have nothing against, like,
Like the black guy?
no, Finn I actually liked.
Finn
Yeah, Finn I actually did
was my
like.
favorite. Yeah, Finn would have been great. A stormtrooper turned Jedi.
Or in the second movie of the sequel trilogy, have him, like, the way he was charging forwards, like, have him go out as a hero, too. I mean, that would have been good, too. Like,
For sure.
Right.
but, ow! I'll just say this to you three. Fuck you!
Fuck you, Hans. Fuck you, Adolf.
I would laugh if one of them was actually named that. Okay. Oh. I'm going to this little room here. And it takes you outside.
Beautiful weather outside in Chernobyl. Yeah, this place looks like pretty Pripyat at this point.
Okay. look around for some health. That works. Okay, need to get to the 4th floor.
And for some reason, they still have power in this house.
Despite all the damage.
Like the lights are still on for some reason.
Comrade Alexei, we've got those anti-tank rifles on the 2nd and 3rd floor. You take out the tanks. We'll stop the troops. Here they come! Ready on the anti-tank rifles! Anti-tank rifles ready! Machine guns! Machine guns ready! Get ready!
Alright.
Alright. Here we go. That was the earlier way to stop tanks during the war.
Yep.
Back down to the 2nd floor. How many freaking panzers are there? Fuck you.
Anti-tank rifle. Badass.
TRS. Or PTSD for them Germans.
Fuck you, Hans.
Easy killer. I would tread lightly with derogatories on YouTube. YouTube does not like that.
YouTube don't like anything.
I'm saying it'll remove your video if you're not careful.
Say fuck you, Heinz.
Yeah. Fucking Heinz. Maybe you're like a mustard guy, you know?
Yeah.
Is that an automatic
Nah,
rifle?
I just hold the trigger down.
I mean, it's basically an if you guys had that version of that rifle, you guys just do Soviet for sure. No, but if the Soviet Union had a plethora of automatic anti-tank rifles, I don't think they would have needed anything else. Because that was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's literally urban warfare here.
Do you need a drink, bro? You're coughing a lot.
Unfortunately, it's allergy season here.
Oh, it's allergy season everywhere, bro. I just didn't know if you were okay.
No, the season's for us, bro. We're cool, we're chilling.
Okay, fine. Allergy season everywhere except for you. This conversation.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I also got asthma a little bit too, which don't help.
Yeah. I'm not giving you shit. I'm just checking on you.
Now, I love the explosions. Okay, who threw the grenade? Darn.
Everyone was defending the tank factory in Finest Hour. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
And And in that
Again,
one, you're
this-
trying to keep the doors from being destroyed.
Yeah. I'll be bugging out here in a second. I gotta go pick up my kid from school.
It's alright. We're almost... This mission's almost done with. Get to see the reinforcements, too.
Yep.
Oh, here they come.
Ура! For the mo-
Ow.
Oh, bro.
Oh!
Overwhelmingly masculine.
Enemy grenade!
Okay. Yes, Lord. Oh, they're coming out of the tank.
Feuert einfach drauf los! Der Feind! Get down! Grenade!
Alright, let's see if I can survive till the reinforcements officially get here this time.
More than likely.
There. Now, just hide in the corner. If somebody can learn to throw grenades.
Hey, man. Probably didn't have time to train. There's like, hey, you gotta pull this pin. Don't be around when it's after it's pulled. And they're like, what?
Or Call of Duty 2. You learn by using potatoes.
I'll be back.
Ihr verdammten... Feindliche Granate! Feindliche Granate! Feuert einfach drauf los!
They're still inside. Oh no, bro.
Ah,
Second time.
keep dying.
Just hide somewhere.
They keep going. They keep getting me.
Yeah, stay there. In this room.
Feuer am Loch! Take cover!
I think one is to your left. No?
There he is.
Nice.
Now there's the T-34s.
Comrade. Comrade.
All right. All right. Oh. Yeah, that right there. More than 10,000 fought in one division at Stalingrad there. Only 260 survived.
Yeah, this place was a meat grinder at one point, so I'm not surprised.
It looks like we're just outside of Warsaw.
Yeah.
Alright. Yep, we're in Warsaw, actually. Alright. Now, I like the way they changed it here. Fit to actually fit the Soviet levels.
The most, yeah, I'm using this with a sniper scope, and there is like a badge or something like a medal
Mm-hmm.
thing. It says sniper on it,
Yep.
so you can kind of guess what it means.
Alright.
And also grammar.
Euclid already left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I think that's far enough today. Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
And that's the end of this round of Call of Duty. Next up, we'll do, I guess, through the tank factories of Poland. And maybe go on to do the Soviet armor.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah, you think you'd be able to join
Alright,
next
guys.
time?
I think so. It depends.
Yeah, because you're more versed in the Eastern Front than I am, so
Yeah. I mean, I live on the other side of the globe, so
yeah.
the time difference can play its role.
Yeah, maybe next time Euclid can stay longer and we can get Chillin and Flint more involved.
Yep. I mean, I'm up for whatever. So just let me know.
Alrighty. But that'll be it, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'd like to thank my special guests, Euclid and Noob.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Good one.
maybe next time we'll be able to do some Total War together again. Just don't
Yeah, why
drink.
not? I mean, we can play right now if you want to.
I gotta get some stuff done around the house. I was just taking a break from that to do this today.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah, plus, as soon as my wife gets home, she wants to go back out normally on Fridays. But,
Okay. Just let me know when you're free and stuff.
I'm usually free on
Okay.
Fridays and Saturdays, but, I will do a special promotion for Euclid. That the streams on his channel are possibly going to be on Saturdays, but he will decide that himself more. But there is
Mhm.
he has considered doing Saturday streams instead of Sundays. But if
Okay, sounds good.
anyone wants to see his Discord channel and watch him play mini games based on all things Soviet that we love, including the Metro and Stalker. Um, I will provide a link to his channel in the video description, and a link to my own Discord server in the description as well. And, well, I hope everyone has a good day, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because apparently you all seem to like the Call of Duty. But is it because of the new Call of Duty game coming out, or are you all tired of the hype of the new and want the old back? But
Let us know in the comments.
yep. Alrighty. I wish you all a very good day.